Hey up lads and lasses, Danfire here, bringing you a review of Mech Arena. I'll jump straight into this. Mech Arena is a free, competitive multiplayer mech shooter with some fairly interesting gameplay and features. The game is for both Android and iOS. I've tested this on a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus and also on BlueStacks, which is an emulator. Which is also what you're going to be seeing in this video. It's easier for me to record on an emulator, so that's what I'll be doing. Controls though on the mobile devices are really quite good, and I've had no issue dominating matches using them, so it should be quite good for most people. If it reminds you of Overwatch, that's because it really does have a similar graphic style to it, which in my opinion is not certainly a bad thing. It's one of the better looking mobile games I've played graphically, and I've been enjoying it. The levels are quite well designed. They go down a 3-lane sort of style with varying environments and Japanese buildings and that kind of stuff around, to ice tundras and what I can only imagine is some kind of moon base. They're fairly small maps, which is good as the gameplay revolves around 5v5 team battles, and the battles take around 5 minutes or so it's got good fast gameplay. The small maps are great for increasing the pace of the game and keeps you in combat quite nicely. There are currently 2 game modes, Control Point Capture and the Classic Team Deathmatch. I'd like to just mention quickly as well, this is in beta, so we should expect to see more game modes maybe coming out in the future with more map variety, etc. There is quite a few maps currently in it though, so that's quite cool. There are multiple weapons and mechs available, with mechs having different stats and varying quite largely from scouts that are nimble and fast with lower amounts of HP and energy to fit weapons with abilities that let them fly around the map quickly, like they can jump over walls and get on top of buildings, that kind of stuff. There's also large tanky mechs that have abilities like shields and take reduced damage with larger HP pools. This makes for a good bit of depth and allows you to find a playstyle that you would enjoy the most. There are a myriad of weapons you can use and fit to your mechs too, from snipers to shotguns and missiles to machine guns, all with advantages and disadvantages and unique abilities on them, such as snipers deal more damage the further away you are and shotguns have faster reload times. These all cost a certain amount of energy to fit to a mech, and a mech can fit 2 weapons at most. This customization allows you to fit your mechs how you see fit, but does limit certain build slightly to add depth to fitting mechs to your playstyle. You want to be a sniper, you can do that. You have to take one of the heaviest cost weapons I've found so far, so you might only be running a single sniper, but it's doable. Or you want to be close range brawler with shotguns and rockets, you can do that as well quite as easily. The game is also very free to play friendly, with purchases only really speeding up progression, for example what mechs you may be running or weapons, etc. This in turn increases the power anyway and puts them into higher brackets of matchmaking, so free to play players won't have to compete with the overpowered mechs at the levels, which is quite nice. It makes it really balanced matchmaking. I've not had any issues with matchmaking so far. All in all, I've had a good bit of fun with this game. I've enjoyed the features that are in, and it's still in beta, so we should expect to see a lot more updates coming and new features added as the development cycle continues. I recommend this game for anyone that is interested in a bit of a different FPS style game on mobile from the usual, such as Call of Duty, etc. that's currently around. And especially if you enjoy the likes of Overwatch, it really does have that sort of Overwatch feel to it. The sounds, everything, the music. Quick one on sound while we're there. Weapons sound great, the rocket launchers I love, they sound nice and meaty, they got great sounding effects to them. The mechs walking around really do sound like big heavy metal lumps walking about, which is quite cool. And the music's not bad either, it's quite sort of ambient sort of style, it just sounds quite cool. Anyway, yeah, hope you enjoyed this short review. Don't forget to like, comment and share, it helps me out, helps the channel out. And thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.